We will also just straight up hire some mercenaries and also raise my personal levies, and just we're gonna trample. Of course, I will honor my obligation and answer your call to war. Perfect. Now, there's a chance that this might actually boil into something big because there it is. Because Anso is also can also call in Leon. So we now have a war in which Castile and Leon are actually potentially going to fight. It's fine because we now... Let's see. This is a larger war than we expected. But there's being 3,000 troops are being fielded there. If I could get... well, I have 4,000 troops currently sieging Navarra. I've got quite a bit of money. I don't wanna splurge. Let's just see what happens. Okay, we'll see if Leon and Castile can actually just hold on for a second. And okay, there's some fighting. Okay, there's fighting between Castile and some of the Navarra troops. Right, there goes Leon with 1,000-something troops. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually we're gonna hire Beltrano, and we will march him towards Burgos to defend Sancho, and hopefully that'll be enough to take him out. Alright. We've got a victory there. Leon is promptly retreating. I'm now moving my forces to take out the rest of Navarra's troops, and now move into Leon and actually take out another part of his army. Now, we don't want to stay too long there. We want to go ahead and just keep moving. Okay, we've got that. We've taken that. And we now... Okay, we've got 300 troops that are now assembling in Leon itself. And let's see what's gonna go happen. It's okay, I got 100. We can stop. Can't we? Okay, I've paused the game. I've now got 100% of King Anso. I'm offering him peace. I'm sending it. I have now taken his county. Rivara has ended. Rodrigo of the Navarrese revolt has won. And I can now actually create the Duchy of Navarra. And can I... let's look what other titles. The Kingdom of Navarra. You need to hold at least 2 duchy titles. You need control 51% of the jury count. We have that. And would give you 400 prestige and would cost me quite a bit of gold and quite a bit of piety, which we don't have. But, aha! We can actually what will this do? Promote a commander. Invite a holy. We lose piety. Okay, that's not going to happen. There is a promotion to found a new kingdom. Has the prestige of at least 1,000. One of these must be true. Realm size of 35 holds 3 duchy titles. Okay, so we don't. We only have the Duchy of Navarra and whatever that was. But the plus side of this is that we are now Duke, and we do not answer to anyone. And so, having said that, I can actually move on my objective of taking Valencia. So, I will actually... Right. But... Hello? Okay. Can I... Must have a valid... No, but close relatives. Wait a second. What? Okay. Right. We can't declare war because we have our levies raised. Okay. Right. I think... is independent. Okay, well, let's go back to our council. And... What happened here? King Sancho of Aragon. Okay. So... Sancho is there. Liege. Duke Ramon Berenguer the Old. He's the Duke of Barcelona. And Aragon is another kingdom which is in the mountains. Which would kind of be nice for us to take that if we could. But I think probably the best is going to be to try and do that. So, you know what? Let's... let's fabricate a claim there. Let's send our spy master to go work there as well. Oh, the spy master is our wife, which I had forgotten that we had actually appointed her to that. Okay. So, we now have that duchy, which is great. I think the other piece of Navarra is actually Vizcaya, which is fine, but we'll see. We'll see exactly what's going to happen there. Teresa Amaya has contracted. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Mencia, is pregnant. Great. Searching, I realized I have nothing to be ashamed. Gains the trait proud. I have many strengths, but more weaknesses. I will become humble, because I am an enlightened king. Well, an enlightened duke. What else do we have here? A peasant accused of murder is dragged before your court. His wife and children were found butchered in the small hut they called a home, and he was standing nearby covered in blood. Despite this damning evidence, the man continues to profess his innocence. This animal... Toss him into the dungeons and leave him there. You're no longer content to rest on your laurels. The problems facing your realm are legion. Clearly no one can fix them but you. Excellent. You now gain the trait ambitious. Ruling from your court has increased your sense of justice. Your judgments have profound effect on the lives of your subjects, and you have decided to be more fair. Duke Rodrigo Navarra gains the trait just, and will now be known as the Just. Wow. So Rodriguez the Just, which is actually the Cid, no longer court chaplain. I think he died. Bishop Piarez, you can go ahead and take that spot as well. Right. The Basque populace of Nájera have embraced the Castilian culture. Civilized peasants? Okay. So, we are essentially extinguishing the Basque from this game, which is unfortunate, but a side effect of the way I chose to rule. Oh, okay, so we now have my son, and my son will be called Rodrigo Alfonso. Was that the same name that was there before? I don't know. We've now had our son Alfonso, and he's not happy. We're gonna send him a gift. It's probably... He's not happy because I called him to war, that's why. Here, have that. I want us to be friends. Are we friends? Yes, we're still friends. So he's got a couple of allies because they're the same dynasty, but I'm his friend. I'm his only friend. That's sad, Sancho. But it's okay. Okay. What else do we need to do? I want to declare war. Why can't I just declare war? This is how it usually worked, wasn't it? Because he's a, Oh, it's probably because I'm not a king. Close exotic town squares and wares. There are a couple of things I need. I don't like the merchants, but their wares are fine. Fairs are fun for all. Kind and stressed. You know what? Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll be stressed. Maybe I'll... Your guards inform you that yet another peasant family has been found butchered not far from where the first grisly murders took place. This time the killer was caught in the act, and he was perforated by arrows as he tried to escape your guardsmen. It would seem the peasant you had imprisoned was innocent after all. Unfortunately, he perished in your dungeons months ago. Oh, how was I to know? Lose a little bit of prestige. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. It seems like Count Sancho of Aragon has lost his kingdom title, and that's because Berenguer has taken it from him. Mencia is pregnant again, which is great, I think. Successor nomination. What do you mean, successor nomination? No. Let's go into this, and I will nominate Alfonso. Since there have never been a shortage. Thank you, Marshal. You're doing a great job, and I actually want you now to go work a little bit in Navarra. Raise some troops there. Alright, how's this going? Claim fabricated 19. Right. Can I... Oh, okay. We've got a second son. We will call him... Had Alfonso. We will call this one Alfredo. It will be Fredo. Use it! Okay, we've got a claim. Which means we can now declare and actually claim part of Valencia, I think. Send. We will now You know what? We're gonna hold off on calling our allies. But what we won't hold off on is hiring some troops. So we'll bring that guy up and we'll raise and you know what? We will raise our personal levies, march them to Catalud, and hopefully we will be able to fight them off. We're moving in. Okay. It seems like... Damn it. Okay. So we're gonna move in right now. And we're first what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight off because he called in an ally. Which is okay, I guess. So, another thing we want to do, let's just do this really quickly. Let's hire that fleet, these soldiers to come in there quickly, and will this happen? Ooh, will this happen? Yes, it's happening. Okay. Oh, we got a victory. Okay. Now, let's move those in there as well. Hello? Okay, we've got it. We've got a good victory. 200. We will now disband that army so it doesn't continue costing us money. And we will continue our siege. That's not enough troops for him to do anything, honestly. So it's fine. He'll probably just shamble his way back to home base. And we should have actually just been able to... But I think the reason we can't declare a holy war is because I'm technically not a king. Yeah, I've seen this already. The evidence was circumstantial, so let him go. Right. Complained of being absent so often. When I found that I had some extra gun, I decided to buy her something nice. Maybe some sort of jewelry. This bracelet will bring out the color of her eyes. Cameo of myself, perhaps. She will fall deeply in love. Ruby earrings is exactly what she wants. She will fall in love with Duke Rodrigo. I think I'll just keep the gold and she'll be disappointed. So what is the difference between this one? Duchess Mencia's opinion of Duke Rodrigo changed by 35. And this one, she falls in love. I don't know what that means. But let's do that one. I don't know what that was either. I don't really care. We are now moving deeply into Moorish territory, fighting for what is potentially an awesome city. Valencia. We'll say it's Valencia. We don't actually know. Valencia might actually be here. Alcanat, Andalusia. I think Valencia is the entire region. Murcia. Valencia. No, this is Valencia. This region is Valencia. Okay. Let's bring up my dude. And hello? Look, I want you to go and fabricate some claims on that as well. All right. So the siege continues. At this point, we're okay. There's never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing troops stationed here. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. That's good to know. Count. Whatever. Alright, so what do we want? We want to increase some heavy infantry. We want to make sure that... I think that's the only thing we could actually do. Okay. Pope Alexander has died. Which means... Oh, sorry about that. There seems to be some odd lag going on. Okay, we have money for it, but we don't have the prestige yet. And... realm size of 35. That's pretty big. And hold 3... Oh, one of them has to be true. So hold 3 duchy titles. Okay, so there's a couple of ways maybe that we can get this going. One of our children lacks a guardian. Okay, here. Educate a child. Mencia, yes. Your mother can take care of you, alright? And... is that working? I hope so. Oh, it's at 100%. Let's just offer peace. Okay. Now let's disband our armies. And... let's see. We've got that. We've pushed deeply into Moorish territory. There's a couple of other things. Navarra, of course, vying to stay alive amidst all these weird things. Can I just declare war on you? Can afford to lose prestige. Right, we can't afford because of the prestige. Okay. And Aragon, Duke Sancho of Aragon. And Sancho of Castile. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna call it there. It's been interesting. We've managed to do it. But I think we're gonna take a break. This is the type of game that you play in a couple of sessions and then you move on. Alright, so until then, everybody, take it easy. Bye-bye.